This is an extract of my new book, The Dossier, written and read by David N. Robinson. When it happens, it catches him unawares. At first, he thinks the sound is that of a falling plank from a nearby construction site. The flat, crack-like noise is similar to a large wooden board hitting the ground in a gigantic belly flop. It makes him jump, the small explosion coming from somewhere close. At a reflex, he swivels around, rapidly scanning the area. He fails to see or hear anything unusual. In its wake, there is only the sound of circulating traffic. It's only when he turns back to look at the woman that it registers. No longer sitting, instead she lies slumped on one of the asphalt pathways that crisscross the garden square. Instinct takes over. Racing across to where she's lying, he gently rolls her body onto its side. What had once been a cream-coloured blouse is turning deep crimson. The woman is barely alive, and common sense tells him that this woman is beyond first aid and about to die. Kneeling on the asphalt path, he cradles her head. He brushes hair away from her eyes, the gesture one of reassurance. It's one compassionate human being trying to help another. Her eyes open briefly. She tries to speak, but her words are faint. The man has to press his face closer to her mouth in order to hear anything. She fights to draw gulps of air, but all too quickly her body stops breathing. Gently he places her head to rest on the ground, reaching across to the nearby bench for her jacket, and drapes it over her body. Looking at her handbag, he hesitates momentarily before deciding to conduct a quick search. It's a perfunctory inspection, really, one lasting barely a few seconds and seeming to reveal nothing of interest. From somewhere not far away, approaching police sirens are audible. As if on cue, he places the bag beside the woman's body and sits down on the bench next to her. Like a sentry, he's resigned and numbed into keeping a vigilant watch until the relevant authorities arrive. If you'd like to hear more, or certainly read more, please go online, and I'd love you to buy my book. And more importantly, when you read it, please do write me a review and let me know what you think. Thank you very much.